made in Liberia, like almost everything in this day and age. That's what happens when people create monsters to overcome nature. Sounds familiar. We are the only living beings that have come out of the womb of the earth. Just like a newborn child, we've seen her in whole from space. And tomorrow finally comes my turn to become a true son of Gaia. For the last time, I will see the sun caressing your skin, Mother, before it disbands into the sea of life. My last day, my last sunset, my last night.
Prometheus,
Yes, Lucy.
you need to do the last check to the satellite dishes before departure.
Do I really need to? It's cold outside and I want to go to bed early.
It's minus 40 degrees.
Yeah, I'll put on my sweater.
I don't think a sweater will be enough.
You're right, I'll add a pair of socks.
I don't think a pair of socks will be enough.
Ah, machines. So, there I am, for the last time, in this bathroom, again. Let's get cleaned up for tomorrow. She used this nail polish in every romantic occasion. Pink is chic, she used to say. Coconut-flavored hair conditioner, yummy. It's been far too many days since I shaved. I think I'll miss it in a few days. There are no showers in cryogenic sleep. A gift I made for Alice. All those memories will be lost in time, like tears in the rain. I remember my father buying it the day I was about to attend boarding school. I was 14. I remember my father buying it the day I was about to attend boarding school. I was 14. There you go. Clean cut, soft as silk. I bet those were here before the robots arrived in this base. It's the last thing I have left that reminds me of her scent. I remember my father buying it the day I was about to attend boarding school. I was 14.
Prometheus,
Yes, Lucy.
are you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. I just need a good night's sleep.
Perfect. Origin is ready to take off, and the Quintessence is waiting for you.
How about the Lazarus?
Both Miss Alice and your fathers are online. There is enough remaining energy to keep them activated for the entire duration of your journey. I received a broadcast from one of our Cassandra Network's satellites. There is a level 5 Casimir storm on the way.
Level 5, that's a first.
We need to protect the base. Please close the shields immediately.
A very bitter liqueur with a mint aftertaste. Pretty good stuff in front of a sunset, if you ask me. To Dorian Barak, for the theoretical discovery of the Furon particle and the groundbreaking contribution to the construction of the dark energy engine. I guess they didn't know about the Lazarus. The fact that the music is actually physically written on the disc never ceases to amaze me. An old vinyl coming from my father's collection. Music from the past. I found it in her lab. I like to think Alice used it to take notes about me. This comes from a very well-known group of the early years of the new millennium, Mangorama. They must have been pretty famous. This gramophone doesn't require any electricity to work properly. It's actually very advanced if you think about it. A lady's drink. Alice used to love it. I finished it in her memory. It's been the worst hangover of my life. Beer. Still the best drink in the world. A statue of Kronos, god of time. There's something in this book, something about memory, about lies, that fascinates me. There's still my bookmark in it.
Your alcohol level is higher than usual.
Listen, for 6 months I've done nothing but wait for Origin to take off all by myself. What else could I do except drink and read?
You could clean up. Human performances rise up to 30% in a well-ordered environment, and technically it's been 5 months, 23 days, 12 hours, and 23 seconds since Alice was put in the Lazarus.
No need to count the days, Lucy. I'll never forget what happened.
Be careful not to lose it.
I know. I guess I ripped those pages during one of my nights. I was so drunk I don't even remember.
Be careful not to lose it.
I know. By dint of tearing away the pages, I'm afraid it's now empty.
Be careful not, Prometheus.
Yes, Lucy.
The Casimir storm is approaching.
I know. I'm doing my best. Made in Liberia. Like almost everything in this day and age.
Now that you have opened the emergency cabinet, you could close the shields in the blink of an eye.
I love taking my time, all right? What the hell? Lucy, what happened?
It appears we failed to close the shields in time. The base has suffered a critical energy loss because of the magnetic waves. I suggest we seek the malfunctioning sector and fix it as soon as possible. We still have to close the shields before the storm hits the base.
And where do I find the malfunctioning sector?
I am now switching to energy saving mode. I won't be active until you turn the generator back on.
Lucy. Lucy. She's gone. That's the code. 18862. Now let's go fix that generator.
Useful in case of emergency. This sonic fire extinguisher uses sound waves to put out the flames. He kept using it until his cells were so damaged he couldn't walk anymore.
Oh no. Looks like the auxiliary power's failing. I'm shut in a closed room. This is bad. There you go. One hand won't be enough. Yes, it worked. There's a hatch on the ceiling. All right, it seems... All right, so... I'm stuck at the top of a broken elevator. No exit in sight, in the middle of nowhere. Can't get much worse, I guess. Oh, jeez, this doesn't feel safe at all. I just made a terrible mistake. This must be my lucky day. So, this looks like the underwater lab's floor. The generator is right behind it. There we are. The lab. So many memories are buried in there.
The first time I got here, this place was like a dream. Now it gives me the creeps. How could he do that to me? What the hell was wrong with him? These schematics show how the base is powered and if the energy is flowing properly.
Okay, it's on, but why is there no light?
I am back online.
Hey, do you know why there's no light? I turned on the generator.
Let me do a check. Yes, the energy is not properly flowing. Some circuits must have been fried by the magnetic storm. You need to redirect the dark energy's flux. I will try to identify the burned circuits, but the analysis could take me more than 20 minutes. I suggest you use the energy panel and solve the problem yourself.
Okay.
Do you want some music to concentrate?
No.
Your father taught me to sing a song. If you'd like to hear it, I can sing it for you. It's called Daisy.
Just open the pod bay door, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
These schematics show how the base is powered and if the energy is flowing properly.
What's the status, Lucy?
Everything is up and running, but Alice's Lazarus shut down.
What?
You need to manually reactivate the connection between it and your father's Lazarus.
Will she suffer any damages?
No, the nanobots will keep on regenerating her cells until they die out. Just reactivate the connection and the energy will flow again.
I miss you, Alice. How did they used to say in class that the mission is the only
thing that matters.
The only thing that matters more than your life. The Space Academy. New Berlin. What a place. Me and my friends were studying inside the bottles of grog at the Shanghai bar. Then, as soon as we graduated, they all escaped far, far away, chasing the colonial career. What awaits me here, in this space, what awaits me here, I've been wanting it all my life. I will save the man who has freed humanity from the chains of gravity, the man who has the world at his feet, the man who has conquered death. I, Prometheus, will save my father.
Please come closer. Hello, my name is Lucy, and by law, I must warn you that I am an artificial intelligence. Please acknowledge that you understand.
Yeah, that was pretty easy to spot.
Yes. Dorian gave me this voice to keep things clear, as he says. I am artificial, and I shall sound according to my nature.
I see. And what is your duty?
I am the base caretaker. I carry home automation, recreational, and maintenance functions. I control all the digital devices that fall into my wireless area.
Well, nice to meet you, Lucy.
My pleasure. Now please say cheese. I need to perform an identification check. Please answer these questions by pressing the correct answer on the monitor. What's your father's name? In which city is the university that you attended? What is the name of the woman you love?
That one's easy. I never loved anyone yet.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. I think I'd remember.
I see. It appears you failed. To verify your identity, I need to adopt a more invasive procedure. Please look into the retina reader.
What do you mean by invasive procedure?
I will drill a small hole in your eye to analyze your optic nerve.
Are you joking?
Yes. Haha.
Sense of humor,
Welcome home, Prometheus Barrick.
Oh, finally.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to Antarctica. Nice to meet you, Alice.
Prometheus.
So, how was the trip?
It was good, I guess.
Follow me. So, where did you come from?
New Berlin, Space Academy, freshman 42.
Shouldn't you be wearing one of those splendid white uniforms?
Yes, I should, but I had to abandon everything to come here. Army and splendid white uniform included.
Don't you miss it?
The academy? Nah. All my comrades left for the colony, so I had no reason to stay there anymore.
I don't believe it. No broken-hearted girl abandoned in Berlin?
No, but I could start now. Did I say something wrong?
Yeah. Yes. Now, look, I need to go back to work. We'll talk later. Lucy, can you take care of Prometheus, please?
Of course, Alice.
First an AI with a sense of humor, now a woman with none.
Prometheus, you need to unpack your drone. I redirected it to the loft. Please enter your quarters. This is where your father used to live before he was too sick to walk. Please put your things in order. If you need any help, just let me know. Be careful, there are a lot of antiquities.
My drone suitcase.
You didn't bring a lot with you.
Only the bare essentials. I couldn't take anything valuable without being traced.
What is this?
The last gift. They knew I quit drinking.
Why did they give you alcohol then?
I guess it's their way to celebrate what's kept us together during those 5 years.
Maybe the bathroom is a more suitable place for the razor. Maybe the bathroom is a more suitable place for the razor. I should really find a place for this picture.
Who is that lady in the picture?
I have no idea. I must have taken it by mistake.
Oh, I see. Maybe you'll remember.
No, this really doesn't make any sense.
I received a worldwide news broadcast. Would you like to hear it?
Okay, sure.
A VR stream just shows Sudan eco-terrorists with a dark energy bomb. They are threatening to use it against some corporations as a retaliation for the damages they caused to their lands.
Ouch. They do have a point, though. Earth is in a terrible, terrible shape. Well, how much damage can a dark energy explosion make?
If properly done, a dark energy bomb can release up to 1 gigaton of destructive impact. Hiroshima was 0.015 megaton.
Wow. That's about 70,000 times more.
6,666.666 periodic.
Enough to wipe out an entire country.
NATO bases are arming their missiles towards Sudan's borders.
Who would have guessed that ecology would become a religion? Think of all the problems they've given my father during his research.
There can be no truce between science and religion.
Hey, how's the situation with the terrorist?
It appears that most of the NATO chief of states have come to the defense of the corporations, and they are now threatening to attack Sudan.
Wow, that was fast.
Alice is asking for you.
Okay, where is she?
She's in the kitchen. First door in front when you exit.
Got it.
Hey, Prom. Your father wants to see you. Now. Follow me.
So, Alice, you told me nothing about yourself. What's your story?
Well, it's not very exciting.
Shoot.
Okay. So, after earning a degree in genetic engineering in New Delhi, I started working in Liberia for a few years.
For whom? Oh, come on, just tell me.
Genomox.
Really?
Yeah, I know, terrible choice. But I resigned as soon as your father asked me to work full-time on the Lazarus project. Big fan.
Then I guess you know more about the mission than I do.
Here we are. We'll talk later. Go.
child. As you know, it is in this land that for years I have fought my battle against death. But this base, once place of hope, has become my doom. I am dying. My body no longer responds to the treatments of the Lazarus. The cellular reconstruction is slow and the nanobots can't keep up with the speed of my decay, and I am losing my fight. Death is always faster. Now, even moving my lips requires me too much effort. I need the restoration to be faster. But my dark energy engines are weak.
Can't you build a better one? You invented them.
No. The energy I need is exponential. Only an infinitely superior source could stop my decay. And I found it, child. I found the quintessence. This is why I called you. This is why I need you.
The mission.
I want you to retrieve it for me. When the quintessence will be fed to my Lazarus, even death will be too slow to reach me. And I shall be born again. You will find the coordinates on my desk. Insert them.
You think of something, and this generator builds up a whole story while monitoring your thoughts in order to always be in complete symbiosis with your feelings. The Lazarus Command Console. Yeah, but no. Micromort sensor. Micromort sensor. This injects nanobots in an organic tissue for a fast cellular reconstruction. A neural activity reader. the Lazarus command console.
Quintessences, or a scalar field of dark energy that drives the acceleration rate of expansion of our universe. This fifth fundamental force originates from a negative mass particles called furans and the quantum fluctuations of space-time. To retrieve it, you will guide a spaceship I call Origin,
Where is it? I didn't see anything while coming.
Access the hangar surveillance camera to see it. I will rest while waiting for you. Robots that you see are engineers specialized in the construction of ships. The same one the Barik industry uses. Each of them is connected to UC, who then coordinates them for the construction. Like the slaves with the pyramids, they will work tirelessly during the next 2 years to take you and Origin, our Tau City, 10 light years away from here.
But nobody ever came out of the solar system.
Nobody ever had Origin. I am tired. Yuzi,
Yes, Dorian?
describe Origin.
Origin is powered by the only existent prototypes of the E-generation Barik Industries engines, making it the only spacecraft in the world capable of driving a man out of the solar system.
Describe his journey.
You will travel 9.5 light years at 94% of light speed in a state of cryogenic sleep. The journey will last 9 years to you and 22 here on Earth. At your awakening, you will retrieve the quintessence and bring it back to your father.
Now, disconnect from the lab.
Certainly, Dorian.
Listen carefully, Prometheus. Once the mission is complete, you will have to activate my regeneration procedure. For this, you will use a code which only you will know. If the code were to be inserted without the quintessence, the reactors would not support the required load and implode, therefore destroying the base and everything with it. That is why it is vital that you keep this activation code secret at all time to everyone, even to me. Too many are my enemies, and walls of ears and eyes. Do you understand me?
I understand, Father. What was that?
A biological pattern analysis in order to verify your compatibility with Origin.
Well, from that number, it seems I just passed the test, right?
Oh, yes, indeed. Now, go to Alice. She will tell you how to imprint the code in your memory. I am out of energy. It is time for me to sleep, not to die. Farewell, my child.
Alice is waiting for you in the kitchen.
First door in front when you exit the loft?
Exact.
22 years away from home. That's a lot. I'm lucky I don't have anything I could miss here on Earth.
From an immortal perspective, 22 years is less than an instant. Trust me, I know.
Right. Oh, how's the situation with the eco-terrorists?
It appears that the dark energy bomb was only a hologram.
Never trust a VR stream.
I really hope you will enjoy the space, Prometheus.
I'm sure I will, Lucy. I'm sure I will.
There you are. Sit down, please. So what happened?
Well,
Your father is quite a dreamer, huh?
yeah. What are you doing?
Long story short, this engineer is to be thrown away. But I decided to take it apart to see how this generation is built.
These robots are legally owned by the manufacturer. It's against the law to tamper with them.
Not the manufacturer is your father. Look, the liquid disk.
The memory? Mm-hmm.
Yep, the memory. This is the full recording of Dissipative Quantum Brain.
Uh-huh. And what's your point?
You know that quantum brains are made in the image and likeness of ours, right? So, if I could read one, in theory, and with some minor modifications, I could also read yours.
You'd like to read my mind?
Could be interesting.
Then maybe you should just ask.
Can you pass me the screwdriver, please? Thank you.
My father told me that you have a code for me.
I don't. But I know where the printer is. Why don't you prepare some tea while I wait for the results?
Huh? What? No, I'd like the code first.
Yeah, sure. Come back with my tea and I'll tell you where the printer is.
But how am I supposed to make a tea?
You'll find the recipe in the greenhouse. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. It's homemade.
Very rich in omega-3. This place is huge. What's it for?
The greenhouse fulfills many purposes: air and temperature management, fresh food, and a place of silence. Most of your father's intuition happened in here.
Do you consider yourself one of those?
I am only an artificial intelligence.
The ant's worst enemy.
Yes, this is one of the leaves I should put in the mixer to get the right tea. Okay, this looks fine. This is one of the leaves I should put in the mixer to get the right tea. One step closer.
Oh, finally. My tea. Thank you. Once you taste it, you'll understand why I love it.
No thanks, I'm not the herbal tea kind of guy. Just show me where the code printer is.
You've come a long way. Relax. There's no rush. We have 2 years left to prepare for the mission, and the space can be very boring. Trust me, you want to try that tea.
Maybe you're right. I could relax a bit.
Yes, that's the spirit. Lucy, put some music on.
I can't access my media server.
Why? What happened?
The magnetic currents are interfering with my network.
How strange. Okay. Prometheus, why don't you try put it on one of your father's vinyls? I'll make the tea meanwhile.
It's crazy that he still has vinyls.
Yes. Your father is nostalgic of the past, as well as a dreamer of the future.
You'll find the gramophone in the loft.
Okay.
Be sure to choose a good track. You only have one first vinyl.
The fact that the music is actually physically written on the disc never ceases to amaze me. This gramophone doesn't require any electricity to work properly. It's actually very advanced if you think about it.
Hey, Brom. Come here. It's ready. You better drink it before it gets cold.
meets you in reality will be much more difficult than this virtual simulation. This is what will happen when you will drive Origin through the asteroid belt.
The dark energy engines, when brought to full power, act as gravitational magnets that attract the celestial bodies they encounter.
That's encouraging.
This is the real reason why humankind never managed to make extra-soul journeys. No one ever survived trespassing the frontier. You, Prometheus, will be the first one.
The simulation you tried is what I was able to compute with the available data on the Oort cloud, but given the lack of success case, I cannot forecast the worst-case scenario.
That's easy, I die.
No, we have 2 years ahead of us. Let's get the most out of them. Let's continue to the next simulation. I want you to finish your training before you leave, Prometheus.
What is this?
Origin pressure stabilizer panel.
Useful only if your father's speculations about the gravity ocean are correct.
They are not speculations. The gravity ocean exists.
Everything is a speculation, as everything is a hypothesis.
Not feelings. Senses, they are real. They exist.
Senses and feelings can be virtualized. It is actually highly probable that this whole reality is only a very well-structured simulation.
Lucy, back to the mission, please.
Each sector represents a gravitational sector of Origin's protective hull. If a sector is experiencing an excessive force, it will turn red. When that happens, you will need to touch the overstressed sector. If all sectors become red, Origin will be crushed.
Fair enough, sounds simple.
Fix the yellow sector before it becomes red.
Now, let's start the simulation. Please, enter the next simulation. First and foremost, it is important that you understand the unique structure of the quintessence. It is antimatter in its purest form, so it has opposite reactions to what you might expect. The closer you get to it, the more its anti-gravity rejects you. And the core's anti-gravitational power is such that it destroys everything. There is only one way to approach it: by traveling through one of the Casimir conducts where matter and antimatter cancel each other, thus creating a dimensional tunnel that is frictionless. You will have to pass through one of those. If you exit the conduct, Origin will be torn apart.
And you will die instantly.
Well, you guys sure know how to make me comfortable.
Use the joysticks to guide Origin through the gravity ocean.
What's that?
The system has detected an early fire in the greenhouse.
Lucy,
Yes?
send the robots to extinguish it. Prometheus and I will continue the training.
The robots are in the Origin's construction site, and I cannot operate the greenhouse air absorption system.
Why?
Because Alice is trapped inside, and it might kill her.
What?
She's still alive, but she cannot exit.
I need to go, Father.
All right. But do not take too many risks. I need you alive. I am going back to rest. Lucy, wake me in due course.
At your command. I called back the robots, but the travel distance from Origin to the base may be greater than the remaining time for Alice to survive.
Can you make the elevator go faster?
Yes, I can speed it up, but the maintenance will be needed after.
Are you kidding me?
This is the most appropriate music I could find to suit the situation.
Oh, come on, stop it.
Is it wrong?
Stop it now.
Okay.
How's Alice?
Still breathing and conscious.
Make it faster.
The elevator is already operating at maximum speed.
Lucy, hook me up with Alice.
Okay.
Alice, can you hear me?
Yes,
What's the situation?
I'm surrounded by fire.
Is there any place where you can hide?
I'm surrounded by fire. I don't know where to go. It's everywhere.
Alice, you need to calm... Yes.
Prom, I'm in the Zen room, but the air is getting too hot to breathe.
Hold on tight, I'm almost there.
The fire is rapidly growing. We are risking a flashover.
Lucy, updates.
Alice suffered and had trauma.
How come?
The tree fell on her.
How is she?
Her heartbeat is now at 51 beats per minute. The greenhouse temperature is peaking around 600 degrees Celsius, but the Zen room is still cool enough to survive. Cover your mouth to avoid breathing the smoke.
Alice! Alice, can you hear me? Lucy, how is she?
Her vital signs are still active.
What? I can't hear you. Damn, looks like I'm on my own. I'll never be able to extinguish this flame. It's too big. Alice! Alice, I'm coming! The way is blocked. I need to go back. Alice, hold on tight. I'm almost there. Alice! Don't waste your air.
Thank God you're here.
We need to go right now.
I'm stuck under this tree. I can't get up.
Do you feel any broken bones?
I just want to get out of here.
Take it easy. I got it. Just do what I say. Can you sneak under the tree?
I think I broke my hand. Help me. I don't want to die in here. I just want to get out.
Don't worry, Al. I'll take care of you.
Arden,
Go, 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 go! We need to go right now before it's too late. Alice, do you understand me? We need to go now. Come with me.
please don't leave me.
I'm here to stay.
The robots are coming, Prometheus.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
I'm glad Alice is okay.
Just close that damn door, Lucy.
Why don't you press the air absorber button?
Give me some time to think about it.
Of course, but with the fire still on, it is too risky to let...
How do you feel?
My hand still hurts. Look,
Yeah, it might be broken. You should have some medication.
can you take care of it?
I'm not a doctor, but I'll do my best.
Okay. How do we start?
I guess by taking off that protective suit of yours.
Oh, yes. That sounds like a good idea.
Is it?
Kiss me, you'll find out.
I'm asking you to live your life with me. No, at my side. To live your life at my side. To be my second half. No, to be my second self and best earthly companion. Alice, will you marry me? Yes, that sounds fine. Let's see if the sign works as expected. Oh no, you're kidding me. That was the last bulb left. Maybe it was just a connection problem. This one is broken. Maybe I can find a working one somewhere in the storage room.